I am a juggling jester from a faraway land called Uglandia, and I have come all the way to Abu Dhabi and Washington, D.C. to do a show for you. I,
Nicolo,
will be the town crier for the Nicolo Whimsey Show. But instead of ringing one bell, I will be juggling with not one, not two, but three harmonically tuned bells. Hear ye, hear ye, ladies and gentlemen of Washington and Abu Dhabi. It's the Nicolo Whimsey Show, happening right there in your living room in two dangerous dimensions. Come on, come on. William Shakespeare will be there. Queen Elizabeth will be there. It's the Nicolo Whimsey Show, not available in stores. Go. Woo! Too much. The story of Yimmy Gimme. The problem was, the more the Yimmy Gimme grabbed, the less he got. He was not getting ahead. Yimmy Gimme's whole life had turned into a huge pain in the neck. Ow, 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 woo, ow. Nobody needed Yimmy Gimme. Boing. Need. Yimmy Gimme did not need anybody. Boing. Need. People have feelings, like you and me. And Yimmy Gimme, he had feelings too. And one day, he was walking down the street. My name's Yimmy Gimme. I'm walking down the street. When he heard a small voice behind him. And that voice went, Yimmy Gimme. He moved closer to the sound. And once again, he heard the voice. And once again, the voice went, Gimme, gimme. He moved closer to the sound. And he saw something on a picnic table. And he picked it up. And it was a rock. But no, this was no ordinary rock. It was a magic jewel. Yimmy Gimme took the magic jewel and he put it up near to his ear so he could hear what the magic jewel had to say to him. And the magic jewel said to Yimmy Gimme, it said, Yimmy Gimme, you guessed it. I am a magic jewel, and I will grant you 3 wishes. Go for it. And just as Yimmy Gimme was about to make his first wish, he spied underneath a tree a little girl. And that girl was crying. Let's try it all together. And she was crying. That's good, good, nice. Overacting is good. Suddenly, overflowing with the milk of human kindness, in a burst of generosity, Yimmy Gimme walked straight down to the little girl and he gave to her the magic jewel. There you go, little girl. That's for you. You can keep it. Just don't eat it. The little girl smiled. Yimmy Gimme smiled. Everybody in Abu Dhabi smiled. Everybody in Washington, D.C. smiled, including Michael. And the whole world smiled right along with them. It was a really big turnaround. Whoop. Suddenly, Yimmy Gimme's circle of friends got bigger. His circle of friends got bigger and bigger and bigger until it was almost all the way up to the ceiling. Nothing was any longer over his head. Yeah! And he found, much to his delight, that he could hand it to himself. Not only that, but he had more time on his hands. And he could shrug his cares away one by one, 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 by one. On that special and magical day, Yimmy Gimme had learned generosity and kindness, which are two human strengths. The art of juggling peace is to let your heart release, till tolerance you feel, and kindness is a wheel, and kindness is a wheel. For when we divide people by their colors or their types, we're missing out on what's inside, for all hearts are alike. For all hearts are alike. We see ourselves as separate, believing things foretold. But I believe we're fortunate to be of the same mold, to be of the same mold. By forcing two and two apart, we find they're still together. For we are life, and life is love, and love is peace forever, and love is peace forever. There we go. Nicolo's theory of the known universe. Note the realism. That's what's really happening out there. Call me a crazy dreamer. If I were you, I would applaud quickly. One, two, three, hit it! Here comes the poem. I read about a salmon who swims upstream. I read about a rainbow trout who liked his water clean. I read about a slithering electric eel or a clever circus seal. He does tricks for his meal. He balances a fish on the tip of his nose. And every time I read a book, my whole world grows. And every time I read a book, my whole world grows. I read about an antelope who has two horns. I read about the magic of the unicorn. I read about a butterfly who flies on fluttering wings. The library is the perfect place to learn a million things. I feel like I am blooming like a big red rose. And every time I read a book, my whole world grows. And every time I read a book, my whole world grows. And I watch a Shakespeare play, my whole world grows. Thank you for watching the Nicolo Whimsey Show. The question was, how long did it take me to learn how to juggle? That is a good question. 1, 2, 3, catch. That's the juggle, right?